if we're going to find, remember I said solving, which just means the x-intercept. So look back at your notes from last time. What's the first thing we do to find an x-intercept? We got to plug in something. Nice, Lena, good. We have to plug in 0 for the f of x. Okay, so the first step, and if you want to switch it around, you can. You don't have to. I like the x on the left. But this is the first thing you have to do, okay, whenever you solve any quadratic equation. Because remember, solutions are x-intercepts, and x-intercepts are just plugging in 0 for y. Okay, so this is how we're going to start every time. All right, now does anybody remember what we have to do next? We're trying to get x by itself now. We want to solve it for x. Now that we plugged in the 0, but how do we do that? What's the first thing we have to do? Nice, good, Imani. We got to get rid of the negative 4. Okay, we want to get this by itself, but we have all this other stuff with it. Okay, so we start with the negative 4 first. So let's add 4 to both sides. All right, I'm going to write the next step over here so you guys can see it. So then we'd be left with that. All right, so we got the minus 4 out. Now we have to undo the square power. Anybody remember what's next? How do we undo something squared? Nice, dude. 3 answers from 3 different people. That's what I'm talking about. We got a square root. Okay, whatever we do to one side, have to do to the other. Okay, so then we're going to get x minus 3 equals... Now, what is the square root? What are the square roots, should I say, of 4? There's 2 of them. You guys remember how we did this? What are the square roots of 4? Good. 2 and negative 2. Good. Just remember, it's always the positive and the negative. So we can write it like this. Plus or minus 2. All right, and then the last step would be to add 3 to both sides. Add 3 to both sides. All right, now that's going to go away. And then if we go up to the top, we'd have x equals. So now we have to do positive 2 plus 3. That would be 5. Okay, then we have to do negative 2 plus 3, and that would be 1. So those would be the 2 solutions to that quadratic equation. They'd also be the 2 x-intercepts.